It's school holidays, so I get an easier week, right? Right? Come with me and find out just how easy my week was. So this video is mostly for my subscribers who have been following me for a while that know how crazy my life is with school runs and everything else. So it's actually Monday the 3rd of October. It's public holiday, so I got to have a sleep in today. Woohoo! And so I thought that let's record public holiday because guess what? I already have a lot of stuff going on. So I actually spent most of the morning home and editing videos, emailing, adminning, doing all the stuff that you have to do at a computer while I'm trying to catch up on YouTube videos and everything else. It was just completely mental. Also, I had to go out later that day, so I was trying to get everything fitted in. My son actually went to a Dungeons and Dragons game in the afternoon. They had a special event on being a public holiday, so I took him to that. And then on my way after that, I went to my mum's house to play with the puppies, of course, who are like actual 10-year-old dogs, but we call them puppies. And also to pick up this Ryobi slasher and blower because I want to do a bit more of my garden, famous last words, and it's never been opened. So I thought if I could borrow it from her, I could get into the garden. Yeah, right. Anyway, then on the way back, I had to actually go to a hall and check out part of the flooring because we're looking at moving one of our locations. So I had to go see how all that is going. And then I dropped into Macca's on the way home because in the app I had to get a free drink. So I thought, let's just do that as a bit of a treat for today. Finally home and just chilled at the computer for a little bit again, and then had to go back and pick up my son. He was meant to finish at 5 p.m. and when I text him at 1:15, I'm here, because I was running late, what's new? And then I was literally sitting there in the car, and I'm sure this is footage of what I looked like. And at 6 o'clock, he still wasn't out. So I had to go in and find him, which is just embarrassing for mum having to go inside and be like, hi, where are you? And then they didn't finish till 6:30. So we didn't get back until 7 p.m. So got dinner organised, and then I literally just sat at the computer and watched a movie while I did some diamond art because I've just received that, and so I wanted to just have something to sit there and chill down. So that was Monday, a public holiday, and I am completely exhausted already. It's Tuesday and I try and make myself get up at 9:30, so I've got a good couple of hours before I have to head out to do a Zumba class because that runs all year long. School holidays are still going, and I try and get up early so I can try and do something rather than just sit at the computer, but it's rare that I do. I had planned to get out into the garden, but I woke up to this fantastic weather, so of course it just means I can't do what I wanted to do, what's new. So we're just going to do some more editing and YouTube videos and other stuff, and I sit there then and clock watch because I need to get to my Zumba class in the afternoon, and I don't want to be late for that because I'm always under the pump when it is the school term. On the way home, I did check out an op shop and have a look for some little goodies, and I did a little bit of markdown shopping, didn't actually pick anything up. And then just home and chilling, and decided that I need to start getting some dinner ready and cleaning the kitchen and just doing all that stuff that we do. And then, yeah, in the evening, just again, sat watching YouTube or movies and doing diamond art. It's pretty much what I do every night now. The next day is Wednesday, and we had an early morning start because my son had to go to school today because they had a special gaming event on. So who was I to say, no, you can't go? So we go there. So it's like any other Wednesday, up early and off we go. Then I have to come pretty much all the way back to teach a Zumba class, which is fine, but I get to have a bit of a dig through the library that is here, so that's always good. I usually pick something up for someone. And then I teach the Zumba class, and then on the way back I did a little bit of markdown shopping. In the afternoon, this is actual footage of me looking for something. A friend of mine from the Buy Nothing group was giving away some scrapbooking stuff, and I said, sure, I'll come get it. She said, I'll leave it in the garden for you. I said, okay. And so I spent a fair bit of time just digging through bushes going, where is it? And then I messaged her and she said, I completely forgot to leave it out. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy because she's like, it's under the agapantha bush. I thought, what? Then I went to post office because I got a message that I got a parcel. Hooray! I love receiving things. That's what I do love about YouTube. If you ever want to send me something, my PO box address is in the description below. Even if it's a letter, send me something. I love all the happy mail that I get. And so I've got to get home and now I've got to schedule that into YouTube videos for an unboxing. And then in the evening, I did some editing because I got the Audi and I had to finish putting that video together. So I just thought I'd put this little clip in here to show you, to also remind myself to talk to you about that. Thursday, and it was a pretty normal day. I got up and I went and taught Zumba. I'm so grateful that I got to sleep in until 9 because I only had to go in one direction this time and not to school and then all the way back. And then in the afternoon, I took my mum to bingo because finally, being school holidays, I'm able to go because I don't have to get back for a school run. And I make her bring a can of Pepsi Max from her house because I'm frugal like that. I had my own lunch, but I made her bring a drink. And the place is totally fine with that, bringing your own food and drink. After bingo, I took her to Savers to check out some things because she hasn't been for ages. I think she tried to buy half the bookstore that was in there. That was really funny. And we just had a look around. And of course, I filmed some stuff in there. So I'm not sure if that video is up or not, or it's still on its way. But yes, I was working at the same time she was shopping. Then I dropped into NQR to pick up some snacks and I ran into a super young subscriber. I forgot to ask you your name, but thank you so much for saying hello to me. It just makes me so happy to hear, and I hope that you are getting some great inspiration and content from what I give you. So thank you so much for watching. It's great to know. In the evening, being Thursday night, late night shopping, we've headed into Kmart so I can film a upcoming haul and just run around like a crazy person. And by the time I got home at night time, I just pretty much was so tired I did nothing. Friday is a massive day. I have run around and done the start of the op shop video. I went to about 6 different op shops today, and then throughout the week I've done all the others. So I started the process and then put everything together. I did find a whole lot of little goodies which I've shared in that video, so you can go and check that out. And then decided needed to come home because I had to go to Chemist Warehouse to pick up some things. And they give you a mask because you have to wear one in store. So that's frugal, I guess, getting a free mask. And then I had to go to Coles because I had to finish a Flybuys offer and also just get some groceries and stuff. So that all worked out really well. So as you can see, just because I don't have a school run doesn't mean I get an easy week, and this was just week 1 of the holidays, so it's been absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for joining with me today, guys. I hope that this has entertained you for a few minutes, and probably some of you need to sit down because I've exhausted you all. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.